What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today got another very exciting video for you guys. We're getting to the month of November here. Actually, I'm recording this on Halloween, and we're starting to see some big leaks surface for the upcoming Galaxy S23 Ultra launch. The S22 Ultra has been an absolute beast, my favorite phone of 2022 by far, so I'm super excited for the S23 Ultra launch. Today I'm going to be talking about some of those leaks, sharing with you guys some huge updates that we found out about the S23 Ultra. Before we do that, I want to remind you guys that if you are going to be ordering a Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, or S23 Ultra, you can head to my website. It's going to be in the pinned comment, also in the description of this video, and pre-order your mystery box where you're going to get a free case, a free phone kit. You're also going to get a desktop stand, so you'll be able to clean your phone. You'll be able to use a stand to watch movies. You'll have a free case, and also other goodies like gift cards and other digital gifts. App codes, some of my favorite icon packs and wallpapers. I ship them 100% free. You can see $0 right there. Just choose your model, add to cart. I also cover the shipping. Just my way of giving back to the community. We will verify that you pre-ordered the device from Samsung when it comes out in January or February, and then we'll ship those out within a couple weeks of the phone launching. So check that out. I highly recommend it, and I really love doing this for everybody who watches my channel. So let's talk about these Galaxy S23 Ultra leaks and rumors. These are coming to us from our friend Ice Universe over on Twitter. If you guys don't follow him, he is a huge source of Samsung information. And even though sometimes he has a love-hate relationship with Samsung, he's a little critical of what they've been doing these days in terms of what he calls lack of innovation. He does tweet out a lot of useful Samsung stuff. And there's a couple of things to go over. So first of all, he tweeted out some photos of some screen protectors for the S23 Ultra, S23 Plus, and the S23. A lot of companies get these early suppliers, people who make screen protectors and cases, so they can manufacture them, before the device comes out. Samsung, scares some of these specs and things like that. There's not a lot you can see from this. A lot of people were jumping to conclusions, saying there's a huge bezel for the S23 Ultra, but because it has a curved display, just like the S22, you really can't say that, and the screen protectors themselves don't really convey much information. He said that, obviously, here. He actually quoted some people who are complaining. So we can't really see a lot from this. It looks like most of the front specs are going to be unchanged in terms of the design-wise, but it is interesting to see these have already entered production. That somewhat corroborates some of those rumors that we might see an earlier launch, perhaps sometimes in late January instead of early February this year for the Galaxy S23 series. Now, the next thing was actually a few days before that. He talked about the Galaxy S23 Ultra night photography and night video have been greatly improved. He says he confirmed the S23 Ultra's night photos are very strong, much better than the S22 Ultra. The 200 megapixels of the Samsung S23 Ultra is too strong. It has unparalleled analytical power, and it's stronger than any 200 megapixel sensor that he's ever seen before. We also found that the 3 times and 10 times camera specs are exactly the same as on the S23 Ultra, but the S23 Ultra still has an improvement in telephoto, and the improvement in color and some AI algorithms is obvious. Now, he also tweeted this photo, which everyone's assuming is a comparison of the S22 Ultra here versus S23 Ultra in night mode. Afterwards, he said, specifically in an environment with almost no light, the S23 Ultra's 5-second shooting is much better than the S23 Ultra's 6 seconds, not only brighter, but significantly improved in image quality. In addition to that, he also shared some photos which were covered by Galaxy Club, which I believe is a German Samsung site, that show. So Ice shared these over on Weibo, where a lot of people post. This is like a Chinese social media app, if you don't know about it. He showed the 200 megapixel camera on the S23 Ultra versus the 200 megapixel camera on the S22 Ultra, and compared the image quality here. And if you actually check it out, this is the S23 Ultra, this is the S22 Ultra. If you look at them side by side, it's probably hard to tell, through the video compression, obviously, but you actually even can tell. The S23 Ultra is a lot clearer, a lot less noise, a lot brighter overall. It looks like this is going to be a huge step up in camera quality. So even though a lot of people are disappointed because it seems like, at least on the surface, we're not going to get some of those huge upgrades like an improved, or differentiated design. I personally like the design. I don't think it needs a new design, but a lot of people are upset that it's going to be the same design and a lot of the same internal specs aside from the processor upgrade. The camera looks like a huge jump to me, and I think that's always one of the things that people are really excited about. And of course, battery life could also be improved. I will say I'm going to make a battery life review on One UI 5.0, but it's actually improved my S22 Ultra battery life quite a lot. So even though We're not going to necessarily see a bigger battery. We don't think so because all the leaks point to the battery being the same size on the S23 Ultra. We could see better battery life because One UI 5.0 does appear to be more optimized. I've been getting around 6 to 6.5 hours screen on time with my mixed usage, probably 70% Wi-Fi, 30% 5G/LTE. That's pretty good. It's about an hour more on average than I was getting before the One UI 5.0 update. And now that I'm off the beta, I don't mind talking about it a little bit more. One thing I would like to see Samsung do, just as an aside, look at all these fingerprints. I've mentioned this before. The oleophobic coating on the S22 Ultra seems to go pretty fast, especially right around where you're using the fingerprint sensor a lot. Maybe if you use Face Unlock, it doesn't happen to you as quickly. But I've had 2 S22 Ultra units because I switched color from white to graphite. And this seems to be a problem. I actually bought some oleophobic treatment liquid. I need to get around to applying it and making a video on it. But I wish they would improve that a little bit because I've seen a lot of people have that issue as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you are going to be pre-ordering, check out the link for my mystery boxes. Love doing these. You'll also get the best Samsung deal at time of launch because with my link, if you use my link and get the mystery box, Samsung always has extra deals like an extra $100 off or bonus gift, things like that. You'll get the best deal, plus you'll get the mystery box. Very excited to have people do that. Check out the link in the description in the pinned comment. And also, if you like Samsung content like this, customization, you want to know your phone better, subscribe, all that kind of cool stuff below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.